Marketplace Nexus, or Marketplace Facilitation Collection is a way to really think about it. But what this is saying is, if you sell on a platform that is providing functionality to process your orders, that this platform is really kind of acting as an agent to help you manage your sales, often like an auctioneer might. And so what these rules are they saying that the marketplace facilitator is required to step into your shoes and collect tax on behalf of all the sellers operating through their systems. So in most of the states, it is the same threshold that the economic that we just talked about. There's a few states where it differs. North Carolina is one that it's a 0 threshold for marketplaces. And so typically what is required is that the marketplace is the one that actually collects the revenue and manages certain activities related to the selling process. However, there's a group of states that we refer to as having a very broad requirement that does not require collection of the revenue. So we have broad states and we have narrow states. So the broad doesn't require collection of the funds. The National Conference of State Legislators, which is the NCSL, they actually put out model legislation, but unfortunately really too late. So only the more recent states like Kansas and Florida looked at that when they passed, and I think Tennessee used it as legislation, what helped drive their legislative language. There have been a couple of task forces with the Multi-State Tax Commission and the Streamlined Sales Tax. I actually sat on the Streamlined Sales Tax Task Force. And out of that, Streamlined is developing a disclosed practice that is being sent to all of the Streamlined states and will be required to be completed this summer as part of their compliance update, and asks a lot of these questions that you guys are even asking, like, you know, if I only make all of my sales are exempt, am I required to register? So those are the questions that we've asked. So that should be published, I think, by September, and they are sending it to all states, even the non-streamlined states, in the hope that more of those states will actually answer that. So what states have this legislation? We did have the couple of holes with Florida, Kansas, and Missouri up until now. So Florida and Kansas will be effective July 1, and then Missouri, if it is passed or if it is signed by the governor, it would also be effective January 1 of 2023. So again, we've got all of the legislative dates and the bills here for you to look at